what's poppin'? What's good? It's your girl Simone, aka the Black Queen, and I'm back with another YouTube video. Okay. If you're new to my channel, sis, what's poppin'? If you're returning subscriber, sis, what's good? So on my channel, I talk about beauty, fashion, social work, lifestyle, entrepreneurship, a whole bunch of things. So you will have a great time here, okay? But in today's video, I'm gonna be telling you guys about what happened after I put my 2 weeks in, or my 1 week notice. So I just recently dropped a video last week about me leaving my social work job. Because of the toxic work environment, things like that. So if you haven't watched that video, pause on this one, like pause on me and go watch that one and come back. Before we jump into like my little story time, whatever, I want you guys to go pause this video and check out my brand Shop Unsaid. So I am coming back with my business. I'm really excited. So this like little bomber jacket thing, I'm gonna pause like videos and pictures and stuff like that, insert that. These will be available by the time this video gets posted on the website for pre-order. I am wearing a large, super cute. Even though we're transitioning into the summer, this is a great piece that can work with everything in your closet. Okay, like you guys want to, in my personal opinion, you want to have pieces that can work with everything in your closet. So, and I think this is very stylish and very cute, very New York. Okay, just very fashionable. Okay. So also guys, so make sure you guys check that out. That's one, at shopunsaid.com. I will link this in the description box below. Then also I want to talk about my partnership with Michael Todd Beauty really quickly. So you guys, I went to Nigeria in January and I came back and my skin was atrocious. And thanks to my partnership with Michael Todd Beauty, I was able to kind of get the peach fuzz off my skin and I just have more clearer and brighter skin. So I'm going to pause the video right here. Hey working girls, so I'm working on improving my skincare and I love using my Sonic Smooth by Michael Todd. This is a product that helps me remove all the little peach fuzz on my face, leaving my skin feeling so smooth and so clean. Use the product in a downward motion. Make sure you grab this today and use my code, TheBlackQueen20 at checkout. So guys, that is the video that I've been demonstrating how for you guys to use the tool. If you guys are interested in purchasing the product, please use my code, TheBlackQueen20 at checkout, okay? So now let's get into the video. So like I said, guys, over the weekend, and this is like last week, or like that week, that Sunday that I made that video, I called my friend. We kind of made a plan on how we were going to exit because the agency that me and her used to work for always plays with people's money. Like, and it's unfortunate that when you're about to leave a company, companies want to start playing with your money. And I'm going to tell you what the fugaziness that they did on Friday. So me and her, we made a plan that we were going to go to the office very early in the morning and clear out our desks. So we cleared out our desks. We said our goodbyes to everybody. We even pulled one of the older men that that is like their like billing and secretary. We told him, we pulled him out and we said, hey, you know, we are putting in our 1 week notice in today. He was like, oh, I'm gonna miss you girls, whatever, cool. And so we left, right? We left, we went to the new site. So, and this new site is kind of like my agency is partnering up with another agency because they don't have an OMHC. So we're partnering up with them. So we're providing their clients therapy. So we were working off-site, right? But still under the first company that I was working for, if that makes sense. So we drive up there. My friend, she submits her 1 week notice when I get stable because I don't have my work phone. I don't have my work email connected to my personal phone because I pay that bill. I don't have a work phone. So no, I'm not connecting my work email to my personal phone. That's a no. Give me a phone. So we drove up there. And when I got to a desk, I submitted my 1 week notice in. I didn't hear anything. My friend, she's been there for 5 years, so she submitted her 1 week notice and she got an immediate response. I didn't get a response. And so, you know, I just kept it pushing. Then the next day, I guess the supervisor, my new clinical supervisor, because I didn't have a clinical supervisor for like 2 seconds, she came up. She wanted to come up. So they sent the email. They CC'd the clinical supervisor, the CEO, his wife, the human resource department, and the executive director. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to probably maybe insert what I told them. I'm gonna insert what I told them. And when I sent that email, I'm going to probably insert it right now. When I sent that email, they fired me. No, not fired, but hold on, let me wait. They shut my email off. We use a system called Iconos. They shut that off. I couldn't access nothing. So tell me why, like, you know, I had already sent my new paperwork and like I was working at my new job while all this was already happening, right? Because I was actually like, so the new site or the site that we are partnering with, I work for them now, but under a company that's also a partnership with them, right? That provides therapy, if that makes sense. And if you guys need clarity, let me know in the comments because I'll clarify it. But I was already working, right? I was already working with them. I wasn't putting new clients in like, system. I was putting them in therapy notes. So the HR lady calls me and she's like, Simone, can you come down? This is actually the next day, right? I go home, chill, whatever. Next thing comes around, they're like, oh, Simone, can you come down? Because they want to talk about the transition. Because I ran a whole department. I was a supervisor. And I was like, nah, I don't need to come down there, whatever. I can do that over the phone. I'm not about to spend gas money for a job that I quit. Like, I'm about to quit, right? And so this white lady, the executive director, she was on the phone call. And she was like, Simone, the way we're going with the company. And I'm like, I don't understand. Like, I already submitted my resignation letter. I don't care how y'all are going with the company. My last day is Friday. And mind you, it's Wednesday. So, she's basically, long story short, like, tells me like, oh, we need to have a conversation right now. And mind you, I'm with a client in front of me. I said, no, I cannot have this conversation right now. She's like, well, you're fired. I'm like, didn't you hear what I said? I cannot have this conversation right now. And the HR lady goes, oh, okay. She hangs up the phone. And mind you, that white lady was really tight because there was like files in my email, in the Google email that she needed from me. I was the only one that had access to it because I was the one that created it. And like they needed that for billing. So they shut all of that down. And once you shut like a Google email down, it's gone. Right? And I think I may have a file on my computer, but yeah. Anywho, so then the next day, the HR lady calls me back and she's like, Simone, Melanie, she's like, Simone, Melanie misspoke. I'm so sorry. All those other actions. And I'm like, so am I fired or am I not fired? She's like, no, you're not fired. We're going to pay you for this week. We're going to pay you for next week. And we're going to pay you for the following week PTO. Because in the state that I'm at, you can't fire, rehire, and then fire again. Because they would have had a lawsuit on their hands. And of course, like, I'm not telling you all the details. So just, like, what I'm talking about, just believe what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not about to stay here and cap to y'all. Because y'all are strangers to me. Right? But she was like, yeah, Simone, we apologize. This is that. Well, she said, I apologize on behalf of Melanie. I'm like, okay, cool. So that is Wednesday. And then she's breaking down my pay because I did like a certain amount of service tickets for therapy that I get paid for, whatever. So she was just breaking down my pay. She said, you're going to be receiving extra amount of money in the next 2 weeks because, of their billing system, right? And mind you, the state that I'm at in right now, right, regardless if the agency has an authorization to bill, because I provided the work, that is on the agency, if that makes sense, right? Now, if the agency can't bill for it, they have to take that's their L, not mine, right? And that's why it's really important for you guys to kind of know your state laws, your state labor laws, even understand like how companies bill, right? Because social workers, our licenses are worth a lot, y'all. Like, and I'm gonna do a video hopefully later on. I'm breaking this down because, like, I know for me personally, I know I'm not gonna be a social worker forever. Not for nothing. This might be my second to last year because I'm about to be done with this. But I just want to provide you guys with as much resources as possible so y'all can come back to these videos and kind of educate yourselves. But anywho, I did that, whatever. She's like, Simone, I apologize. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And the next day comes, cool, nothing, silent. When I got paid, so I got paid Friday morning at probably like 4 in the morning. My check was short $1,700. And so I already texted the HR lady like 5 o'clock in the morning, telling her, hey, I'm missing money. Mind you, me and her are going back and forth. Like, I don't play by my money. I'm from New York. I will go back and forth with you about money. Like, I have no problem. Right? And I kid you not, Joe, if I did not have this degree, if I didn't have this degree and this license, and if I didn't have so much to lose, yeah. But anywho, basically, me and her are going back and forth. I'm pulling up state labor laws, and like that's why it's really important to be like in any arena that you're going into, you need to be very, very educated because people will try to play you, especially social workers. They feel like we're like social workers, therapists, whatever. They feel like we're the bottom of the totem pole, but we really do a lot, right? And we do a lot, and it can be mentally taxing. I'm not gonna hold you. And that's why I'm about to exit stage left. This is between me and y'all, but you need to know your state labor laws, right? Because people will definitely try to finesse you. You're not about to finesse me. Like, you're not, and that's a Fendi fact. You're not about to do that. And so, like, I told her, like, which is very true. I have a couple of cousins that are lawyers. My boyfriend's brother is a lawyer. Like, I know a couple of people. And on top of that, I graduated from Howard University. So, lawyers is within arm's reach to me. Like, don't play with me. And so, like, when I said that, whatever, of course, now she wants to send out letters saying, oh, you know, your pay, this is what we're going to be paying you on the next 2 weeks, all this other action is. So it was kind of resolved like that. But I'm making this video just to say, like, one, it's unfortunate when you leave these agencies, how they start moving is so unfortunate. It's disgusting, but also you as an employee, you need to know your rights. And, like, not for nothing, I used to be very passive about stuff, because I'm like, oh yeah, you know, I'm just gonna let it go. But nah, not no more. I'm not letting shit go. So, you know, if I worked for it, give it to me, it's mine. And that's just that's just what it is. So just, you know, from a little sister, a big sister to a little sister, or just from a sister to sister, whatever, know your state laws. You know, if you know your company was very funny when it comes to money, when it comes to paying you, and I was making good money at my job, and I'm still making good money now, don't get me wrong, but like these little small companies that are coming up with these little PRPs and like substance abuse companies, they can move very, very funny, because they just kind of hopped off on a lick, right? Because these companies right here is where people are really making their bread and butter. Like, if you know anything about insurance and billing, that's where they're making their bread and butter. Like, and this is another thing, as a social worker, you need to pull up whatever state that you're in. For example, I know in the state of Maryland, their pay, what is it called Optum? I believe it's called Optum. Google how much every service that your agency provides, and see how much money that they're making off of you. Okay, and that's how you also negotiate your pay. All right, and I will be providing a more detailed video about this. I forgot which what is New York's billing system? I forgot which New York billing system is called, whatever, but I just know Optum, because that's such an easy word to remember in the state of Maryland. But yeah, guys, that kind of was my experience, whatever. I'm working at a new job now. It's pretty cool for the most part, but like right now, I'm in a point where I know my worth, and when I'm ready to dip, I'm ready to dip. Like 2023 for me is going to be a very ground shaking, uncomfortable year for me, but it's going to be a great year. And that's on period. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Follow your girl on all social media platforms. Follow me on my new Instagram, Simone Tracy XOXO. Okay, I will link that in the description box below. Your girl's posting more fashion and just more content type of videos. So the Black Queen is still there, but still follow me on my new Instagram. Make sure you guys go check out my store, Shop Unsaid. This video, the outfit, well, not the outfit, the jacket will be available for order by the time this video is posted. And I will see you guys in my next YouTube video. Bye, guys.